Hey guys, Bree here. Comment the word replay if you're catching the replay. But y'all, we are going to do a cute little round, and it has a couple of pieces that go together. It says stop in for a spell, and we're gonna use, we may end up using a little bit of black glitter. I've got that here just in case. But we're gonna use like a purple, green, and black mixture for this one. So I'm kind of excited to see how this works out. Y'all type in the word spell below and I will send you the details. And happy Monday. Happy Monday. So I am on early today because today is the first day of the bowling league for Robert. Obviously I'm not bowling, but today is the first day of their league for the fall season. It's gonna be a long season, but we're here for it. Okay, so I'm gonna take these off for now. I'm gonna go ahead and paint this bottom part. Now I will tell you, all of this fits on a 16-inch round, okay? So you're more than welcome to grab some of the rustic rounds from my website, or if you do the full project, it comes with one, but it doesn't have the hole in it, okay? So it just has the base that you need. But I give you the option because if you've already got the round, you don't need the back of this, okay? So notice it's going to cover the majority of the top there, but underneath you're going to be able to see all the little pieces there. So it's up to you if you just want to go ahead and color in the entire thing or paint in the entire thing or not. That's okay, that's going to be on you. Okay, let me separate these. I'm going to do all of the words and the background in our new purple, the superstitious color, okay? So I got it in. That is the color of the month for this month. So I'm super excited to see what that looks like. And then we're gonna do these in black, and we'll do this in the green. Okay, let me make sure I did that right. Okay. We're gonna do stop in for a spell. So let me put that back on here. Let me make sure that that's what I wanted. Okay, so these go on here. Riley was playing around with it and she broke mine, so yours would come in one piece, not two, for those letters. But, okay. The background, we're gonna do in the purple. Okay, and then we'll do the stop in for in a purple as well. And then I guess we could actually do the bubbles and the spell part. We could do those both in our bright green, which is Wild Lime. Now, if you have the Take Note, I think that one would also be really great to use. I wish I could use that one. It was definitely a huge, what color was that one? Black, right? Is that one black? I think this one's black. Black. It was a huge hit. Hey, Valerie. Hi, Cheryl and Sherry and Mary and Kimberly and Barbara and Jamie. Hi. Okay, let's go ahead and do this. So we're gonna use the newest color. This is Superstitious. It is supposed to be like a neon purple. It is going to be a little similar to Dream Car, but more purple. Okay, so kind of the same concept, that bright pink color, but purple. Okay, all right. So let me throw that piece away. Let's see what this looks like when we paint with it. Ooh, it is bright. Definitely is bright. Hi, Trina and Corrine and Tanya. Hi, Evelyn. I'm doing good. Doing good. We've got to get going. We've got to go run a few errands today here in a little bit. So trying to get this done before we head out. because I don't think we'll be back until late. Look how pretty. Look how bright that is, y'all. All right, so you could definitely use a little bit of water if you'd like. I feel like this color is just really thin. Like it's not, the paste itself is pretty thin. Like it's a good, nice consistency. It's not too thick. And the coverage is really nice too. It's not like really thin. Love it. Oh my goodness, your neighbor had 2 twin girls. Ooh. Best of luck to them. I could not imagine having twins. That's just a lot of work. But I guess you can have, you know, 2 and then either be done, or it may be easier in the long run, maybe, because you do everything at the same time. I don't know. That's crazy. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and get up here on the top. I'm gonna just try and fill the outside pieces because that's where I know those little sections were. So I just wanna kind of cover those parts. I know there was really nothing too much in the middle, but there was one like up here at the top. Somewhere up here. Okay, so let's look at it. So here's like that top piece. So again, I just want to make sure everything looks like it's covered. Looks good. So we're gonna set this part aside to dry. We'll come back to that in just a little bit. And then we'll go ahead and do our letters or our words that we're gonna do in the purple. I wonder if it's better if I use the sponge, but we'll just paint like this. Should be okay. I know this color is really pretty. If you love purple, I would definitely recommend it. It is just really bright. I think that's why I like it. It's just like, bam, in your face. Hello, I'm here. All right. Sounds good. Okay. All right, that one is done. Let me get this one. Let's turn that. Okay. Let's see. Purple is yours. How was everyone's weekend? Yes, Georgie, how was everybody's weekend? Mine was good. What did we do? Oh, we moved a lot more stuff. So a lot of like my event setup, we went ahead and were able to move that over to the shed. We're still in the works trying to get the shed over here to our house, but we're going to fix Robert's gonna go fix the AC in there today. And then we moved a lot of the event stuff over into that building for now. Hoping that we'll find out soon something. I think we're just gonna bite the bullet, pay the fee, turn it in and hope for the best, because at this point, I don't know what else to do. We can't wait too much longer. We need that building now. I need it here, or I need it to be used, right? So, but that's what we did this weekend. We moved more stuff. So if you guys are just popping on, make sure you hit that heart button for me. Comment the word spell, S-P-E-L-L, and we'll send you the details for today's stuff, okay? Hi, Tracy from Deer Park. You're not far from me. Deer Park is not far at all from here. Good weekend? Good, I'm glad to hear. All right, so we're gonna change colors real quick. We're gonna go ahead and change, I'm gonna clean my paintbrush off, we're gonna change over to black. And our round is drying. We are going to actually put a design on the round, and we're gonna do it in shimmer shadow. So it's like a black shimmer, okay? It's gonna be super cute. All right, so this is my black that was kind of watered down already, and I wanted to just use it for painting only. So there's not a lot left in it. I just sprayed it with some water, turned it into my painting, turned this black jar into my painting jar. Okay, so we're just gonna go ahead and cover this whole piece in black. I'm gonna add a little bit more water in this one. And mix that up just a bit. Okay. So again, we're just gonna cover this top part, and it's gonna go on top of our round that we have, the one that we painted in the Superstitious color. Also, this one has like the lines cut in it, so that way it's scored in there so you can see where the letters go. I find that to be super helpful because sometimes I can't line it up correctly. And so I like that the lines are there. And even when you paint on it, you can still kind of see the outlines of where the letters go. So should be okay. Unless you put like 3 coats of paint on it, then you might cover it up. But if you're just doing a single layer, I think you should be okay. All right, so we're getting down here to the edge. Trying to get all the paint out of my brush real quick. Okay, I think that's good. Try and get the paint out of those little pieces though. I don't want the paint in there. Good. I think so. Okay. So we've painted that top part now. Let's set that aside. And now we're gonna paint our little cauldron. Let's see. Oh, Lori, I'm so sorry. I could probably do the cutouts and send those to you, but you just need to send me a message. But as far as the other stuff, I know I wish we sold our stuff to you guys over there about doing your big frame. So the really big frame, what I recommend doing is just take it one piece at a time. Fuzz it like 20 times though, because that's the hardest part. That Aiden frame back there, it is absolutely gorgeous. It's beautiful and it sticks really well with our transfers, okay? So my best advice is fuzz it, and when you think it's good, fuzz it some more, okay? And then just do it section by section, right? Paste and pull, and should be good. Should be good. And if you need to rewatch that video, definitely rewatch it because I do kind of talk you through that as well. Also the paste and pull, how to put the transfer down because it is so big. Okay. But don't be nervous. Have fun. All right, let's get out our green. Let's move that one out of the way. Get our green. No problem. All right, so let's wash off our brush just a bit more. You know what, I can go ahead and use another brush because the black sometimes is hard to get out. And I don't want this to get any darker. I don't want this green to get any darker. I want to keep it as bright as possible. I also didn't water it down because I really wanted it to be more vibrant, like really bright, thick color. So I didn't need to, it looks good. So this is the wild lime color, and I do think it is not, honestly, I don't even think it's supposed to be available online right now, but it still is. So make sure you grab it if you haven't yet. Okay, look how pretty that green is. Or maybe once it sells out, it's not gonna be back, but it was on the last chance list last month, so that's why I'm thinking, I don't know if they accidentally didn't take it off or what, but make sure you get it. Okay. I definitely like my other brush better. I gotta figure out where I got that other brush from. I really like it. Okay, I might have to spray a little bit of water on this one. I think the words are a little bit harder to do. So let's just add a little bit of water in there. Maybe it'll just help spread. Probably added too much water. Whoops, I know. You'll figure it out. Maybe. It's all trial and error, isn't it? We just keep going until we figure it out. Okay. So I've got the majority of it down. Now I am going to try and go inside a little bit and around to kind of cover the outsides. See how easy it is though. Being a Halloween color, they may have left it a little longer. Well, they left all of the spring colors. That's why this was actually a spring color. So I don't know if they're just leaving it up or if they accidentally left it up or if it's just low quantity and they're gonna let it go until it's sold out. So I just wouldn't wait. I don't know. They could take it down at any time. All right, let's pick that up. I think we'll probably have to just leave it like that. I've got most of the sides done. Let me get the L. So it's not like completely done, but it looks a little bit more, I don't know, like a rustic, a rustic look around the letters. So not all of it is completely covered, but the majority of it is covered. Okay? All right, so that's done. Let me redo this L. Okay. I think I'm good now. So, check it out. Let's put that in there. Now, I do believe we are done painting now. So, what we'll do next is, let me set that down over here, is we're gonna come back in with our round and we're gonna do the transfer on the back. So I'm just gonna make sure this is completely dry. We are gonna come in and use the black shimmer, all right? No, this one is the brand new Superstitious, okay? So this is the brand new color. It looks a little bit like Dream Car, but this one is purple. Let me see if I have Dream Car somewhere. See, Dream Car is pink, and then you've got the Superstitious, which is more purple. But it's like that neon purple. It's really cool. All right, so I've got some service wax here, okay? Let's go ahead and give this a try. And then we're gonna start gluing everything together. Let me turn on my glue gun. We are already almost done. Now, I'm only gonna do the bottom half of this. I'm not gonna do the whole thing. Because the top half's gonna be covered. Okay. So, let's see. All right, and remember the reason we wax is so that way our transfer doesn't pull up the paint that we put down. Okay. So here we go. This is the one we're gonna use. All right, and again, we're just gonna do half of it. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pull half of it down real quick. I'm gonna take my fuzzing cloth. We're just gonna do this a couple of times. Now this is the fuzzing that I was talking about earlier on that big frame right there. You definitely want to fuzz a lot more, especially if it's a brand new transfer, because it will really stick. Okay. Here we go. We're just gonna set that down. I'm just gonna put that underneath for now. I just wanna make sure we're covering everything. So if I were to put that back on here, I think that looks good. I'm gonna scoot that up a little bit so that way I don't get any of that part up there. All right, so I am taking the Shimmer Shadow. This is our black. It has black and glitter in it. If you want to add more glitter, you're more than welcome to. I did bring my black glitter over here just in case, but I'm checking the time and I do need to probably not do the glitter this time. But I think it would be really cool if I had like a green glitter to put on the bubbles. I think that would have looked better, but I went ahead and just went with the Shimmer Shadow instead of adding my own glitter, right? So we're just gonna save some time, do this instead. But adding the regular glitter is going to be a lot more glittery, all right? So just depends on what look you want. Okay. Oh, it's fine. Okay, let's pull this up. Looks cool. I'm gonna set that aside because I need to clean that here in just a bit. So check out the bottom of that, right? That looks pretty neat. Okay, and then remember up here, we're going to be gluing on that top piece anyway. So even though I got some on there, it's not gonna be, not a big deal, okay? So let's dry this. And then we'll start gluing things together. And you guys, again, hit that heart button real quick. Feel free, comment the word spell, S-P-E-L-L. And I'll send you our supply list and the links and all the things. Hi, Rosalind. Thank you, Sherry. Thank you, Marie. All right. So here we go. We're going to place this down where we want it, which is right there. And we're gonna glue it, okay? So here we go. This will be fun. Okay, push that down. Now I probably would add like wood glue or E6000 or something and then do the hot glue, but I don't have any on me. So hot glue it is, but I definitely recommend putting the other one on, okay? Ink or transfers in the garage. I try not to leave anything in the garage, except for surfaces are okay, but I definitely try not to put transfers, paste, or ink in there because depending on the temperature of your garage, it could change or alter the, like the, what is it called? The texture. Been forever, congrats. Oh, thank you, Tina, I appreciate it. Okay. Look how cool that looks. Sorry, I'm so excited. All right, that goes there. What did I do with my ink or my glue stick? Here it is. We will need that in a little bit. Oh, that scared me. It was just the strays coming at me, but it still scared me. You know, when you've been burned by the glue gun one too many times, you know, you get scared every now and then. Okay. Now we're coming in with the words. Now, there is an option to do adhesive on the words only, because it would be super expensive to do it on the bigger pieces. So we did give you the option that if you want adhesive, it would be on the words. Okay, now again, I told you there are, you can kind of see it in here, right? You can see where the letters go. So it kind of tells you where the letters go. Now, I will tell you the stop in 4, like this whole part up here in purple, that's all one word together. Riley was running around, she dropped it, mine broke in half. So anyways, that is why mine is in 2, but yours will be in 1, should be. All right, so this part is the hardest part, is getting all of the words down before your glue dries. Okay, so do your best to be quick on that, or again, just get the adhesive for the letters. That way you're not in a rush to set it down. All right, last one here. This looks so cool though, y'all. Yes! Okay, what do you guys think? How cute is that? Y'all, the lime, wild lime works. It works, y'all. It works with this purple for your Halloween stuff. So make sure you get wild lime before it's not available, because it's actually a spring color. Get you wild lime, and then Superstitious. Remember, you have to make a $75 order. So I put plenty of things in the cart that we did for this project if you want to do this one, or just add different, like whatever you want, okay? So grab the Superstitious. That is the color of the month. When it is sold out, it will no longer be available. And let me show you what this looks like with orange peel. So that's with orange peel, and here is your black. So if you like those bright colors for Halloween, I think these are awesome. Okay, so let me put this back in here. Okay, now, y'all, we're not quite done. I do have hangers. So whenever you do the full project together, it comes with some of these. If you want to buy them separately, you're more than welcome to buy them separately. They will not be adhesive, but Robert accidentally cut them out on adhesive, so that's what I'm going to use, okay? So how we do this is on the back, okay? On the back, what you'll do is you'll add your hot glue, put the top piece on top of the other one. Okay, so it looks like that, right? That's on the front and then the back side. And then you get your twine, your rope, whatever it is that you're gonna hang up your project with. Let me get some twine right here. I've got a little bit thicker twine. Let me just use that. Hold on. I forgot I bought some ribbon in here. I was just looking. Let me see if I have anything. I have black. I got this from Five Below. This black ribbon. So you know what? Maybe I'll use that one instead. Okay. So I will tell you it is better to have smaller pieces in the back, like smaller rope, because if you're using this one, and I'm going to show you why. Let me tie this a couple of times so it doesn't go through. Okay, so on the back here, when you pull this piece through, you want that ribbon to kind of be flat. If it's a really thick ribbon, it's gonna pop out outside of this and then it won't adhere all the way flat. So that's just a recommendation on when you're picking a ribbon or a rope. Or you can add a spacer here and do another spacer if you wanted. Okay? All right, so if I'm putting this on the back, now this also depends. Do you want it to hang, do you want the hanging piece to be seen or not seen? I don't want it to be seen. I'd rather it just hang from the back. So I'm gonna make mine where you can't see it. A binge craft, yeah, yes. You have missed a lot. We have been busy. We have been super busy. And that's what we made. We made these yesterday. Look how cute they are, our little pumpkins. All right, I think that's good. So let's go ahead and tie. Tie this a few times. Okay. So again, I want to just make sure that that's going to lay flat. Looks good. Then I'm going to go ahead and glue. Remember, yours doesn't have the adhesive on the back of this. They normally don't come adhesive. I do recommend adding glue and then a little bit of hot glue to help glue it in place. And then I'm just going to place it. I know it's kind of hard to see, but I'm just going to place it up here. And then I'm going to double check to make sure. Yep. I kind of lined it up when I turned it over. Thank you. So, check it out. How cool is that? You know what? Now that I'm looking at it, I think what I would have done is behind the top part of the round, I would have painted underneath here green. I think I would have liked to paint underneath there green instead so it matched the bubbles. I think that would have looked awesome. Now, that doesn't mean that I can't go back in with a paintbrush and paint in that green, but that's definitely what I would probably change on it. And check it out. It is hanging from back here. We did just upload these to the website as well. So if you just need these by itself, go ahead and grab them. But I will tell you, if you're doing the rustic round, know that the rustic round has a hole that goes through right here. that hole will be covered with this black piece, okay? So just know that if you do use the rustic round, you will need to hang it with something, okay? Yes! So cute, right? So I'm gonna get more of those hangers, put them on the back of these so that way we can hang these as well. I've got so many things to hang at my door. It's like, what am I gonna do? We did that one yesterday, and then we also did this one yesterday too. So again, we can just put the hanger on the back. And y'all, the 18-inch one is massive. It's a big pumpkin, okay? It is huge. So, all right, you guys, again, hit that heart button for me. Comment the word spell below, S-P-E-L-L, and I'll send you a message in Messenger. You can check, and it'll have the links for everything. Feel free to visit my website below, and I will see you guys tomorrow, okay? I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. I just love it. It came out so cute. All right, you guys, take care. Bye.